Are you kidding me?
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be telling you some of the inventions that shocked the sharks, so much so that they made stupid offers that got refused. So up first is the Eco Nuts. Now Eco Nuts is a natural detergent company. It was on track to make $250,000 in sales when it appeared on season 4 of Shark Tank. The company's founders, Mona Weiss and Scott Shields, asked for $175,000 for a 15% equity stake. Kjærvik offered that amount for a 50% stake, but the couple was unwilling to part with that much of their company and turned it down. Despite not getting a deal from Shark Tank, the company still benefited from the exposure. Since Eco Nuts' appearance on the show, it has made well over $2 million in sales, according to the Gazette Review.
It makes soap. Isn't that cool? So you can.
It's still solid.
Well, it does. You can reuse these up to 10 times.
Ah.
Up next is the First Defense nasal screens. Joseph Moore appeared on the second season of Shark Tank, seeking $500,000 for 10% of his company, First Defense nasal screens, which makes nasal air filters. With an $8 million overseas contract in hand, he impressed several sharks with his potential and fielded offers that included a $4 million bid. Ultimately, Moore decided not to go through with the $4 million offer, but he did accept a smaller deal of $750,000 for a 30% stake and a 10% perpetual royalty, along with getting season tickets to the Dallas Mavericks. Let me know if you can guess which shark invested. Now, turning down the $4 million Shark Tank money doesn't seem to have hurt the company. In 2015, Moore told Geo Banking Rates that First Defense Nasal Screens was a debt-free, multi-million-dollar company that was still privately owned and had licensing and distribution contracts all over the world. The company has patents in more than 50 countries worldwide and announced its partnership with an Indian company, Filter Your Life Healthcare, in 2017. Today, you can purchase their nasal screens on the company's website as well as on Amazon.
That's a prepared man right there. Good for you.
Thank you,
Well,
sir.
all of a sudden you don't look that funny with that stuff stuck up your nose. Can I see that?
Yes, you can.
You know, you don't sound like the bozo I thought you were.
In at number 3 on our list, we have the iSlide. iSlide founder Justin Kettridge appeared on Shark Tank in 2016, pitching his customized slide sandals. He was seeking $500,000 for 5% of the company, but Kjærvik offered $500,000 for 20%. Kittredge ended up walking away without a deal because he felt that was too much equity to give up, and rightly so. However, the exposure enabled him to land deals with Neiman Marcus and Lids, and he expanded his company into the college licensing world. iSlide now has over 50 licenses and over a dozen partnerships. In at number 2, one of the craziest things to have been seen on Shark Tank is Kodiak cakes. Joel Clark came on season 5 of Shark Tank asking for $500,000 in exchange for 10% of his company, which makes a healthy pancake mix. Multiple sharks made offers, including O'Leary and Corcoran, who collectively offered $500,000 in exchange for 50% of the company. Clark didn't want to give up so much equity, so he walked away from the show without a deal. The show aired in 2014 and sales for that year nearly doubled, from $3.4 million in 2013 to $6.7 million the following year. The company continued its upward trajectory and now makes more than $60 million in annual revenue, and Kodiak Cakes is now the 4th largest pancake mix brand in the US.
Now who's ready to unleash your inner bear and start flipping flapjacks with us?
So we're gonna give you guys a sample.
All right.
And last but not least, we have Nerdwax. The sharks couldn't come up with a deal that impressed the founders of Nerdwax, an all-natural product that's used to prevent glasses and sunglasses from slipping down the bridge of your nose. Don and his family asked for $8,000 in exchange for a 20% stake in their company, and although O'Leary and guest shark Troy Carter made offers, they were turned down. According to the Nashville Business Journal, Henry was seeking mentorship from Cuban or Laurie Greener, not just a capital supplier. Nerdwax made $150,000 in sales in the 72 hours following the show, and sales jumped from $136,000 before the Shark Tank episode to over $1 million.